as a YT woman, why would you come into a black space and pay to have mess started and get arguments started between us? And then she left. So what she is now trying to do is come back with this situation happening and spin it on another story. She paid HB to keep drama going. She paid her. I'm going to say that again. She paid HB to keep drama going. So when you have people in here, please be careful and read your comments, because a lot of people are trying to tell you why she should not be speaking at all, because she openly spent money because she wanted to watch mess, and she said that she wanted entertainment. And people had to have a conversation with her about, as being a YT woman, black people's personal life should not be entertainment that you pay for. That caused her to leave that side of Messy Talk. I put this on my life. So she left just now because she knew that I was going to come up here and expose nothing but pure facts. The interview is still on YouTube.
Can I ask a question?
Yes.
Hold on, really. AJ, did you want to respond back to Rachel or not?
No, nothing to say to Rachel. Rachel's a YT supremacist, nasty, disgusting individual, and she has no excuse for her behavior, and I refuse to even entertain her.
Really?
So I wanted to ask, still she. The question that I had is, what's the regular mode of that space? Because, you know, I do hear terms like black spaces a lot, right? And if the black space is just people chilling and kind of spilling mess anyway, when a white person comes along, is it really like, do we really want to be representing our spaces as like just nothing? Because, you know, Crypto knows, we frequent a lot of spaces where we speak on social justice, and we're like advocating for self-defense not being a crime and things like that. So like, that's what we're on. If a white person comes in and they get messy, or they're trying to sow dissent and deception and nonsense like that, we're going to instantly feel it and go, what the hell are you doing in here? You need to walk light. You know what I'm saying? But if it's already messy, interjecting race just kind of becomes a non-factor, right? Because that, I would never say that a messy space is just a black space. That's just
Am I allowed to explain? Because as someone that was in this space, I can tell you exactly why it was said something about her doing that.
Absolutely.
Because as it being a space where we are all majority black, and we are already dealing with trying to keep a somewhat kind of conceal on this shit that we're dealing with, and not wanting it to become confuzzled with other bullshit and trying to adequately handle it, having a YT person come and add extra mess makes it bigger. And we're already at the time trying to calm this shit down. You're adding new mess to mess that we haven't even been able to calm down yet. And that's why I said people have the stigma of Messy Talk wrong. It wasn't always like when people had situations, we just kept amplifying it and amplifying it. There was people that were adequately trying to have conversations to figure out what's going on so we can resolve and move on. And then you have people like Rachel who are going to pay
Really, can you just moderate for a minute? I got to step away.
That are going to pay, insert mess, and keep stuff going in order to be able to have a space where they feel entertained from. And that was her exact excuse, was that she was bored and she wanted entertainment. So she wanted to get back to messy mail. That woman has had a pattern of wanting mess while we are adequately trying to get a resolution or understanding in regards to the mess that's already going on. So yes, there is going to be race brought up, because we want to know, what is your intent of getting more mess done when we already are dealing with a fucked up situation and trying to fix it? But then you are adequately over here trying to not only cause more mess, but paying for it. And you know that these creators go for money. So if you give them the money, they're going to keep it going. So yes, that was addressed. That's the reason that's what was addressed.
So let me ask you this, because before they said that Kiona was went to jail for bullying another girl. Is any of y'all privy to that situation?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes,
so
in that situation, she was definitely told that she looked crazy as all hell.
Okay. So basically what I'm saying is, that was the first point where all of y'all should have realized that this is going too far, when somebody was able to be in y'all inner circle and be able to go to jail for bullying. At that moment, did any of you think and realized that, hey, it's time to back out of this. This getting a little too serious. This getting a little too crazy. Now all of a sudden we're at square root one. We're back to bullying, and now this girl done took her life. And it seemed like all of y'all come up here, right? Y'all throw the blame game. Oh, look, see the comments, and I agree with you because the comment cousins, y'all need to get something need to happen to y'all too because y'all is the power of it all. Because at the end of the day, yes, these hoes they do their lives. Don't get me wrong, but y'all is the power of it. Y'all is the one that orchestrates everything that he say, she say. Y'all the problem too. So I don't want to leave their ass out. But it's just crazy for me. It's just crazy to be so cold, to be so heartless. But I guess this is y'all character, and this what y'all been dealing with for the last 3 years, 4 years, or however long it's been. But hey, touche.
But see, again, like I stated to Real, a lot of y'all are going off of what y'all are getting from clips because you haven't been a part of the situation, and I understand that. And I also understand that you possibly are thinking you were glad to not be a part of the situation, like a situation like this or a space like this where this has happened. But again, as speaking as someone from the outside, what y'all are not going to know, and the reason why I am able to speak is because there is people that were a part of this app that either actively did not participate or spoke up when we could and got attacked for it. And y'all are not going to speak on or for those people because right now y'all want to be mad at the entire messy talk. I get it. But me, I was one of those people that did my best to make sure that the people that came into my space to have any kind of interview or even to just want to speak with me, they felt like they were in a space they wouldn't be attacked in. Two, anytime that I had an issue with somebody in Messy Talk, it was me versus them, not a group versus them. Because I don't want a group attacking me. And when it was stuff that I could not handle or stuff that I knew that was too low, I left the space and personally DM Rizzy myself and gave her information on people in case she needed help with getting lawsuits against these people. So you don't know everything, but I understand with the clips that you've seen, you're going to go off of what you've seen. But this is why I tell people, you're going to believe all of what you see and none of what you hear. But this is a situation where you're going to have to do both.
So
Because
you know
a lot of
what,
y'all are
Phil, let
coming
me
in. A
say
lot
this.
of y'all are coming in and making assumptions,
No, no,
and that's the
no.
sad
Let me
part.
say
Because
this,
there's never going to
Phil.
be a level of understanding in regards to Messy Talk as a whole if you're only going off of one side from clips.
Okay, so let me say this, Sugar. So therefore, listen, the clips are one thing, right? But to hear y'all maliciously come up here and be blind, don't have anything of life to give, right? It's one after another. It's one after another that get up here day after day, and it's just so black. It's so cold. Um, it's just so evil to me at the end of the day, right? I wasn't over there, right? So I'm not passing judgment on y'all. But what I'm saying is, it doesn't come from the videos. It literally comes from out of y'all mouth.
You don't know
Right.
us. That's the first problem.
Listen,
We
I know
we're not
I'm
a
hearing enough.
Well,
Messy Talk is
I
not a
want to be
monolith.
honest.
Hold on,
I want to be
real. Hold on,
honest
real quick. Let me
that
finish this statement. Messy
okay.
Talk is not a monolith. We're not all one person. We're not all one being. There is a lot of good that does come from some of us. While there are evils that exist on Messy Talk, the same ones that exist in the world. Right now, while you and I sit over here with people who really do love Rizzy, I love Rizzy. The JJs really, most of them really cared about Rizzy with me. You have a live going on right now with somebody who could give a fuck less about Rizzy, been making fun of Rizzy with 1,000 people in it. We don't have any control over that part, but it feels like no matter what we say, when we come to try to have the conversations with y'all, it's all of us. When in truth, it's not.
Well, I want to say this because I am, I'm at the end of my break, but I want to say this though, when it comes to the Messy Talk, like, no, I know that people are not a monolith, no matter where you go, right? But I just want to kind of bring about a consciousness. My boy got a bunch of people in here right now, got over 1,000 people in this place to be. And when we start saying, right, how can I put it? You are a reflection of what you're about on your social media. If you go somewhere and you on mess, like, and I'm not saying this is you. I'm not saying that this is, still she, right? I'm not saying that about anybody in particular. The shoe fits, and if it fits, then you gotta wear it. But like when you say something like, yo, this is a black space, and you care about it being a black space, then you have to understand part of what you're saying has to have to do with like what is the dynamic of that said black space. Are y'all putting out mess? Are people having funerals and stuff for people's babies in this black space? Are people being shitty in this black space? And then if it is, then you guys have to, as black people, say, well, we don't want this to be a prevalent black space. You have to make that decision and be gone from it. You shouldn't have known anybody was keeping up mess there, because you should for not wanting to be part of the mess, for not wanting to be used as a tool of the mess, your ass should have been gone. At some point, you got to know how to fold it up and go home too.
I think that's what I'm saying. You guys are making assumptions and you really don't understand, because shego, especially, and myself.
I didn't put you anywhere that you might not have been. I'm just saying, like, if, because enough people were upholding it that it was a thing. I don't know if that was you, ma'am. I don't know.
Right, but I think that's my point to you, is that you guys, it sounds like a monolith. You realize that Crypto is holding a panel right now. He has no control of whether or not myself and June or myself and shego get the fussing and cussing and screaming and cutting the fool up here. Mm-hmm. And he can only do what he can do about it. But at the point that he chooses to do something about it, what me and whoever are arguing have already said to each other has been said. The words are out there. True. So I think for me, it becomes the conversation is so nuanced, and there are parts that you guys don't understand. And for Crypto, everybody over here on the right side of the screen can leave, can go. For Crypto, he cannot. He's the only person that cannot move out of the mess. He has to sit right where he's sitting.
Well, he doesn't have to sit in it. Yeah, he doesn't. He doesn't have to entertain it. I've known Crypto for a little while, and I've never really seen him entertain mess. And
I didn't say he had to entertain it.
When people start to get out of pocket,
hold on. I didn't say he
will try to at least bring them back together.
Try, but people are adults, right?
Well,
what I'm saying
there's also the
I think that Crypto is literally bringing.
Guys, let her land her plane, please. Go ahead, AJ.
I'm not saying that Crypto won't do something. If I really should play the live that I actually met Crypto on just the other day for y'all. Y'all clearly don't understand. There are moments where shit happened. People said disgusting shit, and Crypto said nothing.
It was nothing.
Nothing he can do. Let's not all be oblivious.
But look, there was nothing he can all do. The bloggers sure are blaming me for that shit, though.
But okay, there's nothing you can do about that either, is it?
Nope.
Exactly. And we be telling Crypto too.
So what I'm saying is, let's not act like we don't all get caught up in precarious situations where shit go down, because we do.
Can I ask you a question, AJ? Have you ever doxed anybody?
Absolutely.
So AJ, I got a question for you, right? Well, you, like you said, I'm gonna remember you said that it was nothing that we could do, probably, right? So I bet to differ, right? Because at the end of the day, we see all of these videos about Rizzy, what somebody else said about Rizzy, how they bullied her. Where are the videos of the protection, where the people protected her?
Well, if you actually went down the rabbit hole, you will find that there are several places where Rizzy spoke up for, people fought for Rizzy. In specific, myself, Tea Time, Susu, even shego. Drop Queen, who's been up here, has spoke up on behalf of Rizzy before Rizzy passing. All of these things before Rizzy passing. There are several people who speak up for Rizzy. You guys just aren't invested in that part of the rabbit hole, I feel. And I fear that you guys want to drag us so bad that it don't even matter what we did or tried to do.
We not dragging. We just having a conversation.
No one wants to drag anyone, AJ. Yeah, this is the opportunity for you to give us additional context that we might need, right? No one's dragging anyone. But I mean, I think you have to forgive our ignorance when it comes to certain things and just educate us. That's all.
Right.
Just say one thing, Crypto. I have to actually get back to work myself.
That you beam me down. Yes, sir. Yo, I'll be back if you still popping once I finish up on this work.
All right, I'll drop you down. Go ahead, Reason.
I just wanted to know, like, so we've been doing debate talk, politics talk for a little while now. And now we're doing this and trying to get an understanding of why this could have happened to that young lady.
Guys,
and basically like how we can prevent it from happening in any of our other communities, right? But what I'm noticing is that when people on these panels ask questions and when we try to gain a different perspective, a lot of people from the messy talk community gets aggressive, okay? They become very defensive, okay? When we say y'all, that word to them is very, it's like, don't put me in that category. But if you set in those lives and you somehow entertained that type of drama, what is it that we are supposed to think? Because me personally, I'm not going to sit in a live where I know people are bullying other people. That's just, as a grown woman that's 38 years old, I'm not going to do that. I'm going to speak up at that moment, and I'm going to remove myself from those communities. So my question is, and this isn't the first time, I think you guys have seen a lot of different type of stuff. At what point will you start removing yourself? Now?
But can I say something to that? Can I say something to that? Because that's what I said in my answer when I was talking to June Law and talking to Crypto. A lot of people expect us to know everything, and like what they're going to try to do to deflect off of what they did is say, well, where were they when this happened? We weren't there because we did separate ourselves. And that is where we did take accountability, that we should have stayed and ate their ass up. Because that's what we are known to do. We are known to go against the grain. We are known to speak up when shit is wrong. But you have two options over here. You continue to go against the grain and continue to be attacked, or you separate yourself. We separate ourselves and weren't in the spaces where this was happening. So for a lot of us, including myself, a lot of the stuff that's going on in these lives that are being posted now, we didn't even know because we blocked these people.
That right there.
Me and Kiana have had issues for a while. When I say a while, I mean constantly been slick out the mouth. So when I recognize that, I remove myself. There's a double side to that coin though, because people are going to ask why you weren't there. How would I have been there if I'm supposed to do the right thing and not be there? You get what I'm saying? I wasn't there. So when the times that I was there, I spoke up. And in the times that I wasn't, I'm mad because I feel like if I wouldn't have blocked these people and just kept going where I was, she would have had somebody continuously from day to one to day end fighting for her. So it's like you have to pick which side you on. Are you going to say that you should have been there or you should not be there? Because when we're not there, this is what happens.
Shego, they said that you sat quiet in that live when BK was dragging the fuck out of Rizzy.
No, I did not. They have not pulled up any recordings. And there was a person that said that they were going to pull up a court that Bella had. I was standing up for Rizzy. Because they were literally doing the hotel situation and making it awkward, trying to say that she was weird. And I said half of the people that were saying she were weird were literally egging the shit on. They're doing anything they can to deflect from what they did.
This is the bottom line. I really
and this is the thing, host. This is why I said as a host, ask for proof with everything. Because over here, this is what they've been known to do. Start a rumor because the person is somebody that's known to say salacious shit. Everybody runs with it, and then nobody questions it without fucking resources. I'll show you receipts.
Ask them to do the same. Okay, hold on, because I can't. Hold on.
At this point, Crypto, the bottom line
Candy is... Girl, you're protecting a predator.
Bro, you do not hear me say hold on. Don't get unruly. Chill out. Go ahead, AJ.
The bottom line is, at this point, the only way to really have the conversation is to start with the names that Rizzy said. If you really want to know what Rizzy went through, because us trying to dissect all the messy talk and all the things that all the creators have done will never get us to the bottom line of how Rizzy was tortured and tormented. Any of us sit up here with you long enough, you'll have enough people to come in and that'll come in on a troll page to derail us from the actual topic at hand, which is that Rizzy was tortured, tormented, harassed, treated like shit to the point of non-existence. If you want to really talk about what happened to Rizzy, not dragging down and dog people that you don't know and you don't know what they went through and what happened, and it'll take you forever to get to it. Rizzy is the reason for this season here. If you really want to help or discuss the situation, you should go back down the line of the videos that are available to us. We keep having all these conversations and allowing the comments to derail us. The videos are there. Just press play on them.
Can I say this to you, AJ? I will say this much. In a controversy like this where somebody has been unalived, Respect to you for even coming up on this motherfucking panel and allowing yourself to be open and to even have the conversation. Now, despite what I think, I'm a person that can take constructive criticism and I can admit when I'm wrong. I'm not necessarily saying I'm wrong, but what I am saying is I agree with crypto. There are definitely things that I'm ignorant of. I will not speak too powerfully on something that I am not completely aware of or that I am just something that I firmly know about. I have to admit that I am not a fan of, nor do I participate in messy TikTok. I can't say that. So I can't come up here and just pass judgment on something. I can only There has been some shitty ass fucking comments down there. And if you are the kind of person that you are saying that you are, in which case you will rip a new asshole into a motherfucker, you have definitely maintained yourself and been quite the lady. And I give you kudos and respect for being here and allowing us to even ask you those questions, because this is new. This just happened. If you do feel guilt, if you don't feel guilt, I'm sure there's a lot of emotions that are happening right now. I was not there. I did not personally know her. I never met her. Obviously you did. You shared space with her. So my condolences to everyone that experienced that. And again, respect for coming up here and just being open and vulnerable is the word I want to use. And allowing us to just pick your brain and ask questions, even if that's just to figure out how we don't participate in it and how to not perpetuate this happening again.
I'm just going to say one more thing and then I'm dropping down. AJ, that was exactly what my point was, is that we that sit in panels and we that are in the comments, we have to take accountability for the space that we put ourselves in. I don't blame any, host on how they handle or run their platform. I never have, never do. I'm saying that us that sit in these panels, us that we sit down in the comments, we have to take accountability of the space that we allow ourselves to be in. That's the only thing. That was my main point.
I'm sorry, Crypto.
Can I say something?
And
Go ahead,
I'm going to
Green,
leave
baby.
from there. Anyway,
All right,
AJ, my heart do go out to how you feel. And like I said, I really didn't know Rizzy personally. I do, my heart goes out to her and her family and to everyone who's truly been affected by this situation. So I hope that we don't have a misunderstanding, AJ, on what my opinion is. And I'm going to go ahead and leave.
I appreciate it.
I'll drop you down. Thank you for coming up. Thank you. Go ahead, Green.
Yeah, so we're all hearing about these names that she's called out right before. And the only one name that I'm not hearing that should be spoken and said and repeated is her rapist. And I don't understand why the hosts aren't, really bringing that up and bringing that out, because I think that is the true root of
who's
what
rapist?
happened with Rizzy's.
Oh, yeah.
She had 3 names.
What was his name again? What was his name?
Glenn Williams.
Yeah, we have a picture.
Glenn Washington.
We have a picture of him.
Yes, Glenn Washington. And he needs to be dragged. It needs to be spoken out. If we want justice for Rizzy, he will be behind bars. If I'm not correct, I do believe that this trial has not been complete. This is something that she had been going through.
Hold on. This is her alleged,
yes.
Essayer, okay? Super important. Alleged. Glenn what? Sorry.
Williams. Washington, Glenn Washington.
From what state is he from?
Chicago, Illinois.
Okay, got it.
Shouldn't we be focusing on all of the names that person said?
Well, I mean, I think a lot of focus has been put on those other 2 names, but this one hasn't. I've been in all of these comments saying, asking hosts, what about this?
Well, he has.
Actually, Green. Actually, Green, that's not true. Naisha, Kiana, whatever y'all know her by, she actually said she spoke to him and his wife, and they're beautiful people. So
I know
that is on the video.
Kiana is in here
And I don't know if that was just her trolling, trying to get under Rizzy's skin, or if she really did. But if Kiana is the only one that went and spoke to them, I mean, well, more people need to speak out about this person.
But you know what,
That's not
Green?
enough.
Let me say this, right? Yes, don't get me wrong. He needs to be held accountable to the fifth power, right? And also those people that bully her about it, right? And also
Mm-hmm.
those people that continue to chat on and on and on that she was even an affair. I think that that's what literally pushed her over the edge, right? And I think that we sit here and we listen to y'all all the time, right? And listen, my thing is, whatever y'all do over there in Messy Talk, right? We only see it when it comes over here. When crypto bring y'all over here, right? Yes, y'all have a side, she has a side, but the dead cannot speak. So when we're sitting over here with you guys, I'm only taking y'all by perspective, right? I'm analyzing y'all, I'm listening to y'all, and I never really literally heard nobody come over here and just be heartfelt about it. You feel what I'm saying? These are all people that sat and watched this shit happen.
Can I just ask you guys a question? Has there been any confirmation of the names that she actually said? Like, Crypto, did we do a recap or see a video of who she said? No.
No one has it.
No one
They
has
keep
that.
saying it,
No
but
one has
they're
it.
not
But I
producing.
will tell you this:
So what's that
Crypto,
tell you?
RZN. I don't know y'all personally, but if y'all experienced a person's last words and came on a panel completely broken about what you just watched, and you told me what you heard, I have no reason but no other thing to do but to believe you. You were just traumatized. Why would you lie about a person's last words? That's not even normal. Normal people don't do that.
Can I just say again? I think that through Rizzy's being tormented and bullying, and people bringing up her essay and saying that they didn't believe her. Now this is an incredible platform and a chance. She has been put on TMZ. People are really taking this justice for Rizzy. I really think that it would be a disservice if this opportunity wasn't given to her to really speak out what happened to her and get justice, true justice, where we see this person behind bars. I don't want to see her case fizzle out because she's no longer here to speak for herself, and that because nobody's standing up to demand justice. We all know that if we speak loud enough and the voices are heard, something needs to be done. And we all also know that predators get off with a slap on the wrist and out to do it again. And if we're going to focus on people who have never even touched her and, in the only words hurt her, and we're going to dismiss the person that really hurt her. If you go and read that article,
isn't he in custody right now?
It's disgusting.
Isn't he in custody?
I don't know. I don't know how to find out the case information, but
he's in custody.
But
right?
he's not.
So he's
He's not
trial.
convicted.
So
he's not
already
convicted.
gotten. Hold on, Green. He's in custody, and he's awaiting trial. Now I don't know if her passing on is going to have any bearing on his case. I would imagine that it would. And hopefully he doesn't just get off scot-free from that, but I'm not sure that there's much more that can be done to him.
Right. I agree with you, Crypto. But we can address what happened here. You get what I'm saying on this platform.
You know what? That fine. I'm gonna back out now, and I'm just. That's just.
I mean, if I'm saying something wrong, Green, correct me, but.
Can I say something because I gotta drop? I'm honestly not feeling well. I have been speaking with the family. I cannot play clips because I have been speaking with the family and I'm going to respect them. I have been sending them to the authorities. I'm not going to say that there isn't proof of her last words because people that have been telling me that they heard that were in that live said that they're going to send it to the authorities. And the reason why is because there is rumor that they are paying to get clips taken. Please protect your space. Protect your energy and protect your mental. And thank you for allowing me to speak. And I do receive everything that was said.
Thank you, Shego, for doing what you're doing. Because you about the first person that came, well, not really. AJ came up here and said it too, that she doing her little work or whatever for Rizzy. I just think anybody that's just like standing up against the situation with Rizzy, I just hate that y'all decided to stand up now that she's gone, I wish y'all would have stood up prior to. But hey, long as y'all standing at this moment, that's
But I
all that
think I
matters to
hate
me.
that y'all keep spreading that narrative. That's not
Y'all,
true.
hold on. AJ, I didn't say a word.
I know, Crypto, you're not part of y'all, okay?
Okay.
But the fact that
AJ, but
people
you
even
gotta
keep
remember
saying
too
that,
that
that's not
Rizzy.
true. We stood
Okay,
up
that's
for Rizzy
fine.
when she was alive and well. We fought for Rizzy when she was alive and well. There are people who did. It wasn't enough, unfortunately, but we did.
Can I ask you a question, AJ? Have you ever bullied anyone on this app?
Okay.
Yes,
She's been
I
asked
don't
that
think
10 million times and she's already
No,
answered
no.
yes.
Oh, I'm sorry. I wasn't here.
I don't think that what I did amounts to bullying, the definition, but I've definitely done some unsavory shit for sure.
Now, can you elaborate?
Like I done talked about kids, I done did all the things. I've done all the things. I've responded and said some real nasty shit to people. I've done all the things.
AJ, can I ask you a question? Were you close to the situation?
Yes, I was close to Riz.
So when it came to her platform, do you have any knowledge of who were moderators over there?
I know of a couple of her moderators. Some of them are mine. Yeah.
So the reason why I asked that question is right. So when it comes to the moderation situation, somebody had to let you in and out of a panel unless you have those specific powers, correct?
Correct.
And when it comes to people live streams, if you are a moderator in certain lives, they give you access to the live streams once it is that the lives have ended, correct?
Correct.
So would you mind telling me who those moderators are over there for Rizzy?
I mean, I think y'all could put names on the back end.
I don't know what moderators over there had access after the end of the live, but if a live is
Well,
discontinued,
who had access before?
Hold on. I don't want nobody's names.
I'm not. I'm just saying if a live was discontinued, nobody has access to it. So
Right.
there's no access. No moderator would have access to that video anyways because the live was discontinued.
So who discontinued the live?
TikTok for violating the guidelines.
So it was a violation policy. So, okay, so there was a young lady who said that she was working with the family, right? So my next question is, has the family gotten together to ask, to subpoena TikTok for its records? Because even though that things have been washed out, right? If the family goes to TikTok, the establishment, and tell them the situation, they can, because there are servers, right? And with these servers, even though you delete information, if there's ever a legal situation and where it is they have to go back and investigate, they have a server on which all of y'all's information, scrubbed or not, will sit on. Correct. So has the family requested?
I don't know what the family has done, but I had a very emotional conversation with the FBI agent, and I was told that they are able to do that because I explained that I don't have access to the video because it was the live was discontinued. So I don't know exactly what the words were, but I gave all the information I had, and I was told not to worry that, that can be attained. They can get it. So
oh yeah, they definitely gonna be able to get it. I was just trying to figure out because, granted, the thing is that there were a whole bunch of people in that room, right? And people screen record all the time. So I was trying to see if there was a cease and desist somewhere. If the individuals who were closest to her, who had powers in her life, did they try to scrub what it is that they had stated? Because granted, I don't think that we should be broadcasting the event in which happened, but all of the things that led up to that prior on that live should have been exposed in some kind of way. But I understand that it's very incriminating that it won't be. So me personally, I'm just asking questions to try to make a little census of things, because it's, the people are showing up and showing their faces and they showing certain clips and all of that, this, that, and the third. But the amount of people that was in that live, and there's not actually any clips of individuals saying what is being said, which is that, Heartbreaker told her to do this, and how Breaking was in the comments, yada, yada, yada. Nobody is bringing that particular information forth. So I was wondering.
Now, from what I saw on, just what I did see of what happened that night, I did not see what you just said. Heartbreaker was not even there in her live, and Breaking went up and was trying to get her attention, and then proceeded to call the police and 911 and was doing everything that he could. He got, you asked about family. He got her mother on the phone, and her mother didn't even know her address. So I guess that speaks to just family in general, I guess. I think there's a lot of stuff that, again, a lot of nuanced moving parts that people don't get. And honestly, that live is not even the most important of a lot of the words that Rizzy said that really should stick with us. She did lives before that I'm sure the police need to hear. The live the day before and the live 3 days before that. She's been talking about how she's been being bullied and naming names. So even if you guys don't ever find the clip of the 3 names just before, the day before that, she named one of the names, 2 of them, her abuser and HB, a couple of days before that. So, I mean, she was always talking about what was happening to her.
Yeah, but you know what, AJ? The thing is that let's just say that one day she said your name, then technically you could be held responsible. It's like, it's too loose, right? Like,
I agree. And then I think, honestly, if they find proof that I was doing what she said I was doing, then I should be held responsible. And the same for the names that she named. And that's what I'm telling y'all. If you actually go down the rabbit hole, you will see that there is proof that if she named those names, she had every reason to.
Do you guys think anything will change? Like, do you guys think that maybe all the bullying will dwindle down and people can actually maybe start holding conversations? Like, you can agree to disagree. You get what I'm saying? Like, you think, AJ, that maybe this happening is going to change the messy talk community?
I think that what's happening will change some people within the community, but the pieces of the machine that are dark and disgusting and just can't be any other way will continue to be that way like they are now. Somewhere holding alive with just as many people as you got right now, crypto, supporting and cash apping and paying the machine. So no.
Right, and I was going to say that too, because I've been saying that a lot too. Like, literally, HB hasn't changed at all whatsoever. One thing that kept me out of her life, because I ran past her before she was talked about, but every time you run up in her live, she is literally not only disrespecting her audience, but telling her audience that they got to pay her, and then she cuss them out when they don't. And it wasn't just something that I could deal with, so I never stayed. I even blocked her, so that she wouldn't run in my algorithm type of thing. Somebody sent me her live when she went live today. The lady said she needed 10 cash apps, right? Every time she got a cash app, she yelled out the name of the individual who did it, right? I was going to screen record, but I was like, that was pointless. So she got 5 names. And when she yelled out them 5 names, she like, we need 5 more. She'll call out 2 more names, and then she say, oh, well, we need 7 more names. And then she'll call out 4 more names, and she's like, oh, well, now we only need 2. And people are constantly supporting it with absolutely no issue. I slid in the comments and I asked her if she was going to do a video to show, because she claimed that the money was supposed to go to the children, right? So I asked her which organization was she donating to, right? Or what church, or, you know what I'm saying, who these toys were going to go to. She claimed that it was going to go to somebody's church or Toys for Tots or something of that nature. I asked her if she wouldn't mind doing a video to show us that she actually spent the money on the toys, and she bought them. So, she has a community. There's a community of people who are still supporting her despite what is going on. So,
but I also think that's what I'm saying. That's not anything that's going to shock any person who's on Messy Talk. That's normal. That's what she always does. Say she giving it to a cause, never gives it to the cause. That's their running joke over there. And they support her and love her for it. That dark energy resides in the majority of them that support her.
Has anybody ever had to pay dues?
I have dues, and a lot of people picked up dues after me, but not had to pay. Dues are not mandatory. It's
what
just
are the dues for?
For her pockets. That's how she said she made $44,000 in 2 days, man.
Ooh.
for her pockets. That's what the dudes are for. I just literally saw a clip.
Who said they made 44,000 in 2 days?
When HB was on the live, when she was being interrogated by Kiara, when she was on Crypto Live, when she was going back and forth with Poozy, she said, "I just made 44,000 in 2 days," and that was 2 days ago.
Oh, I didn't know that, but I think everybody else is doing it as a way to just kind of be funny, right? As creators, we all have our cash CAs up, whether they in our stickers or in our bios or whatever. My show that I run Monday through Friday, 9 to 3, we call ourselves The Precinct. Mainly because we do true crime and investigate down into stuff. And so we call ourselves The Precinct. Like most police stations, they have a union. We have a union. In our union, they pay dues. Our dues are $5 for 2 hours, $10 for the next 2, $15
AJ,
for the last.
I just want to correct something real quick. HB says she got that money from sports betting, guys, not TikTok. Just so we're clear.
Oh, okay.
But go ahead.
No, that's not. No, you can run the live back. That's not what she said, Poozy. That's not what she said, Crypto.
That's what
she was on. No, she was on this live, and they was going back and forth. They threw somebody threw the $1,500 airplane things, and somebody threw a Galaxy, and she was going back and forth with Poozy, sending her because Poozy wanted her $40 back.
I don't know,
said,
but
"Bitch, what you?" And this was her words. She said, "Bitch, what you mad? I made $44,000 in 2 days, and you can run the live back. That's why your live is recorded."
I don't know. I think
I ain't got to lie about anything. She didn't say shit about no sports
To
betting.
be honest,
if I could
yes,
just
she
finish my
did.
sentence.
Hold on. I remember that live because I was in it. Remember Crypto? She was on the panel. She was like, "Hey, put $2,000 on such and such." Remember, she was sports betting that night.
It was. All right, go ahead,
I
AJ.
don't think. I think that honestly, we focusing too much on the money aspect of it. I don't think any.
No, I just wanted to clear that up because I don't want no miss.
No. I know. I'm talking about the dues conversation. I got asked about dues. I don't think any creator touches this button to not monetize. That to me doesn't even make sense.
Right.
If that's the case, Crypto would have his gifts turned off. Right. It wouldn't be you got to get your heart me to join the live. Maybe y'all don't know. He has to have 2,000 heart me's to max out on the.
Normally, AJ, I mute people who don't send heart me's, but I know a lot of you.
See what I'm saying? Because he had to have 2,000 of them to max out on his potential.
But y'all playing, y'all sitting down there, y'all not doing nothing.
Monetizing on this platform is the purpose of it. That's the purpose of being here. So I don't think that digging into the money side of things is going to get anybody anywhere, because any creator that try to dog any messy talk person for making money is being disingenuous. Their gifts are on. They're here to make money.
That's not what it is that I'm doing. Okay. And see, I don't want y'all to blur the narratives because, okay, so I just saw a clip, right? And my goal is the intent behind what people claim with dues and stuff like that, right? And the amount of money, right? Because I just saw a clip with Bray King and Rizzy, where Bray King literally said he was gonna charge this girl. HB was on there egging it on, told him to she told Rizzy she should make out a 6-month plan, and that man said it's $2,500K whatever he said, and Rizzy was like, "You mean $25,000?" And he was like, "Yeah," and he was like, "So I'm not gonna accept your apology if I can't get that money." That's extortion, bro. And it's the intent behind it. And HB was right there egging it on, telling Rizzy to pay that man $25,000 in a 6-month span. That's what I believe we're talking about. We're not talking about the $5 and $10 to drop somebody or something like that. But who does somebody like that on a panel and say, "I'm not going to accept your apology unless you give me 25 bands"? That's extortion.
That he was joking though.
Okay, I think when Bradley said
y'all gonna keep making excuses. Oh, I can't be up here. Okay.
I just want to say
when Bradley said that he was being facetious, again, you guys don't allow opportunity for there to be other things than what you believe. When you walk into the room, you want to hear what you want to hear, and it's not fair. There are nuanced pieces to these conversations, and if you would just take your time and go through the videos, a lot of what you're saying, you will answer for yourself.
Okay.
So AJ, for the people that was extorting, for the people that was taking money from her and things like that, right? The HBs, the braid hair people or whatever, right? Do you think right now, since she's gone, that their money source is gonna like deplete a lot, or It's just
No,
gonna go
I
on.
think
Okay.
that Rizzy was one supporter of about, I say Messy Talk is anywhere from 5,000 to 7,500 people. So no, I think that the people who support HB and all of her diabolicalness have always supported, and they're not going anywhere. The people who support the people who support each and every last one of us are going to be our supporters. You know what I mean? Like, I don't think that if any one of us decided to be something different on our platforms, that our support would really change, especially after this.
HB, sorry. AJ, I'll ask you a question. You don't have to answer if you don't want to, but did you wish unaliving on HB on Friday?
No. I ain't wished on the live men on nobody. Why?
Well, because somebody sent me a video of it.
What?
You wishing unaliving on HB.
When I did that? Press play.
I mean, I don't want to like.
Crypto, can you play it, please?
Yeah, play the video, Crip,
You
please.
can't
Press play.
that's
Shit.
that's so antagonizingly like horrible.
Look at my
That's
my
diabolical.
Me.
yeah,
Press
I really
play.
don't want to do
Listen,
it.
I want to be clear. I would like to be clear. HB doxed my children, their school, called my landlord. She's done some of the most disgusting stuff to me. Put me in the position Rizzy was in previously. By the grace of God, I climbed out.
Look, I'm only reluctant to play it because I don't want to put AJ in a compromising situation.
You're not putting me in a compromising position. Hold on, let me finish.
Okay, go ahead.
If HB whole face was to catch on fire right now, I wouldn't spit in it. So I don't know that I wished unalivement on nobody. I don't do that. That's not a me thing. But if you're talking about me telling Genty to stay his ass from over there trying to fucking save that host that don't want to be saved, yeah, I said that. Because Genty went over there to try to help her, and she done tell me she calling the police on Genty, and that's what his ass get for going over there, because he know not to try to help the devil herself. I said what I said.
Okay, well, I'll play it in just a moment.
I just want to say something really
quick. It's from Soul Child's live. Does that ring a bell?
That's Genty. Okay. I just said I wouldn't spit on her if her head was on fire. That's me wishing unalivement on her. Let's play, please.
Y'all tap the screen and share the live. Make sure y'all share the live
Not yet. Yeah, y'all tap the screen and share the live though. But I'm not.
Make sure y'all hit
let me just watch it first myself.
Hold on, you put the accusation out there on me already.
I'm gonna play it.
I don't want the 1.4K that are in here after you said it. So can you press play?
I will. Just give me 1 moment.
Just press play on it. Because if you ain't heard it, how you gonna say you got a video of me doing it? It's crazy. Can we press play on it?
It just says no, because it's just a message from...
Okay, just press play on it, because you already put it out there that you heard it and that I said it. You said I got a video right here.
No, hold on. I did not say that.
You said I got a video of you right here doing it.
I did not say that. I'll read you what the message says. It says, AJ wishing unaliving on HB.
Okay, press play on it.
Put her on blast. They will take her nursing license. This clip
is press play.
Please play it. That's all that there is.
Okay, press play.
No problem. Hold on 1 second, y'all.
Of a baby. She's a nasty bitch. Don't try to help her.
We're live here talking shit.
My girls. No, you ain't gonna chase down Sobe with
I'm not chasing nobody. I'm just confused. Why are you
No, don't go over there. You could just listen, but don't go over there. He's pretty much saying that this is something you like to do. Like, you always doing shit like this.
I don't know. So
he's mad you called too.
I got you, Jesse. Hold on, just stream it. I got you, friend.
This doesn't make any fucking sense.
This is some wild ass sick. Get your rap up here, Sobe. Do it immediately.
What he done did?
I don't know. They say he's a little fucking with Genty.
He ain't doing nothing. He just saying that, they say Jonty called the police to do a welfare check on HB, and HB was just sleeping on live. You can come back up here, Sobe, and explain what you just said.
Oh, they say he ain't over here fucking with Genty. Oh, my bad. I'm in my Bluetooth.
No, he ain't say nothing that,
What's up, AJ?
So, you gotta fucking leave Genty alone if you over here bothering him.
I'm not bothering him. I'm just saying I told him he needs to stop fucking paying attention to HB. He's just gonna get himself in trouble. Leave the fucking bitch alone. Don't care. Stop. Leave her alone.
Oh, hey, Jonty, welcome up.
What? That's what I'm saying. Leave her alone, Genty. Leave it alone. Things are gonna come out. Let it be. Leave her alone. Don't care. Don't listen to that's not what happened at all. Don't listen to the bad bones. I'm trying to tell you. No. Hear what I'm telling you. Somebody came in my live stream, right, and said that she might have self-harmed after Reezy just died. Not even 48 hours. You think I'm just gonna sit there? And guess what? Bad bones. Sobe, I can't sit here and play social justice warrior and not make sure somebody's alive, bro. I can't move like that. That doesn't make sense. Okay. Well, y'all continue to play the game then.
But I'm trying to figure out how the fuck you supposed to know if it's a bad bone or not. The whole point is, it don't matter if the bone was bad. Don't help that bitch. Leave her where she at. And of all the people for Genty to try to help, she has treated Genty the most disgusting.
I cannot believe that I am the bad guy for making sure somebody didn't try to unalive themselves because I was told somebody tried to unalive themselves after somebody just unalived themselves. Messy Talk is not a real place, bro. It's not a real place. It can't be. It can't be a real place.
Okay, what we're trying to tell you is I need you to hear the words. Nobody is saying you're a bad guy. It's me, your friend, somebody who actually fuck with you. I'm telling you that your heart got you being the dumb guy. Because now do you see what this bitch is doing? She ain't never had nothing good for you. So I don't know why you would go out of your way to try to check on that bitch. And now, after simply doing what is right, look at how she spun it on you. She's been the devil. What were you expecting when you went and touched fire? That is what Sobe is saying. And I just told you that on your live.
You still there, Jonty?
I'm here. I get what her and Sobe is saying, but do y'all realize someone just self-unalived 2 days ago? And people ran in my comment section saying, why would I swat her? No one swatted her. Multiple people came in my comment section and said that she was unresponsive and she might have self-unalived and they was worried. Exactly. So I did a welfare check. It was on live.
Yeah, they came in my comments too, but I was like, well, she's probably just sleeping, because HB does stuff like that.
If something had actually happened to her and I didn't call, then y'all would have said, oh, Genty knew something happened.
Not a word. That's a lie. That's
a lie. That's not a lie.
We wouldn't have said a word. I wouldn't have said a word. I heard when you heard. I was sitting on Shego Live. I said,
Yeah, she was sleeping though, Jonty.
I didn't know that. I was in freaking Shego Live.
Yeah.
And hosting my live at the same time.
Right, that's what Sobe was saying though. We gotta stop listening to the comments because they just carrying bones every which way, and they're the ones cooking up the shit that's going on, and they be on troll pages. That's what he's saying.
somebody said, but how does Genty know she's done this before? Suzette, you might be new to TikTok or Messy Talk. Do me a favor, go in your FYP and search up HB High or HB Drunk, and you'll see she do this once every month minimum, probably closer to the end of the month for a few dollars. Do you understand? This is her thing. Now that troll page is in Mad Cal's live, talking about it was me. I heard it when I heard it in the live first.
Oh wow, where they at?
Right there, KOOOIO. That little troll page right there. That's the page that read that. That's the page that ran into my live and told me that that's what happened.
Oh wow. Let me tell you something, Jonathan. She got her people that be in there all the time. You see what I'm saying? Her people there. So if something's going on, one of them, trust me, they're gonna call. So don't be listening to them comic cousins.
Please, she got her own personal little pool over there named Bree. If something happened with her, you better know Bree is gonna send the police over there. Leave them to handle their bullshit and that dumb bitch.
Yeah, she got her people for sure, Jonty.
Oh, I guess Matt can't say it the right way.
Yeah, of course.
I can't believe people from Messy Talk try to make this out to be a bad thing, bro. I'm not apologizing for making sure somebody didn't kill themselves after somebody just killed. Hell no! I feel like I'm being gaslit, bro. I feel like I'm being gaslit.
Did you hear what she said?
This is crazy.
Did you hear what she said? She's trying to find a clip of you doing it. She not pleased with you doing it, so yeah, she the one upset about it. I really don't.
She could be upset all she wants. I don't care. Mm-hmm. The right thing is the right thing. Like what? This shit ain't gonna negate the fact that she got somebody killed. And the right thing is to leave that big forehead. Talking about she got $700 worth of hair in her raggedy ass motherfucking head. Everything she got cost $700. Them eyebrows that's too far up on motherfucking middle of her forehead, spread the fuck apart, looking like boomerang. She paid $700 for them. It's $1,000 worth of hair on her motherfucking head. Leave that bitch over there with everything she got and all her people, and you stay the fuck over here with us.
Oh my god.
This is pathetic. Like this is just another weak ass fucking last minute ditch effort storyline from Messy Talk. Because there's no way anybody with a brain would actually be upset about this. Nobody in their right state of mind would actually be like, Genty, you did the wrong. No, nobody, no grown ass adult, no grown ass adult.
Nobody said you did the wrong thing.
I'm not talking to you two. I'm talking about the chat, and I'm talking about the crazy hoe in Pensacola. No way in hell. The chat is saying what we saying, and the crazy hoe in Pensacola is doing just what we knew she was gonna do. The problem here is you, and you ain't listening.
It's crazy work, but I've been peeping. Suzette, bitch, you been going back and forth from Johnson Live to HB Live. Yo, crunchy, dirty ass, better stay the fuck.
Yeah, Lady Black in my life snapping. She's snapping on Suzette.
Hey y'all, welcome in. Kiara going crazy.
Me and said she been following you for 4 years. Now what the Soul Child 7 going on for? Oh, my bad. What the fuck? What kind of shit is that? Damn, that's funny. Let me go back over there so I control the Soul Child 7 because they better leave Suzette the fuck alone. Hold on, All right, come back, AJ. All right, listen, Sobi, it's okay, bro. I ain't mad at you, fam. I get what you saying. You frustrated because you feel like, no, my nigga, I'm not leaving nobody alone that killed somebody. No.
Unalived, Jazzy.
Sorry, unalived. I'm not leaving nobody alone that unalived somebody. Nope, not happening. But in this case, regardless of what that hoe did, I thought she was legitimately trying to self-harm herself. So I did what I thought was the right thing to do, which was to do a welfare check. There's proof of that on my live stream. There's screenshots to prove it. You can't spin that narrative. A video is going to be made tomorrow with receipts. You're not going to run that narrative with me.
No, I believe you. Okay.
It ain't going to happen. And I would have done that for any other bitch that I don't like either. I'm not Kiana. I'm not Heartbreaker. I'm not Candy. I don't sit here and laugh at women trying to unalive themselves. I don't do that. That's not how I was raised. That's not how I move, regardless of who it is. And I'm out.
Thank you, Jonty.
Hey. All right, AJ. I want to give you the opportunity to respond first.
Can I first get an apology? Because you don't have a video of me wishing death on anybody.
Okay, well, I didn't accuse you of that. I just said that someone sent a video and made that claim. So
Did you hear? Okay, well maybe I should ask. Did you hear it in that video? That claim that they made?
no, I did not.
Oh, okay.
I did
So
hear you. I did hear you dismiss the possibility that she was gonna hurt herself, though. I did hear that.
sure you did, and you gonna hear me dismiss it every time.
So do you want to?
AJ.
Rizzy actually did it. Did you not hear her dismiss it? What? Are you kidding me? I don't care about her. I didn't wish unalivement on her, but I don't care about her.
Okay, well, if my statement came across as some kind of definitive proof of the allegation, then I'll apologize for that. But I only was repeating what I was reading in the message. So next time I'll read it and I'll review it first before I make a statement. But I did not accuse you. I simply asked you if you wish unaliving on her. That was the question I asked.
And I said to you, no, why do you ask? And you said to me, because I have a video of you doing it.
No, I said someone sent me a video stating that you did. Stating that you did.
Someone sent me. You need to re-listen to your clip, dear. Don't worry, I will make sure that I do. But that's not what you said. You said you had a video of it, of me doing it, and the whole room erupted as if I had done it when I didn't.
Okay, well, if
AJ,
that's the
he
case,
did tell you that you didn't have to answer the question if you ain't want to.
But I answered it because I know I hadn't done it. We're talking about the following statement that he had a video of me doing it.
okay, fair enough. I will retract that statement and simply say that the person stated that you did it. So is that sufficient enough, or is there something else?
Yeah, I'm cool. I know I didn't do it, so I'm cool.
Look, one thing about me is I'll own up to my shit. So you're not gonna catch me trying to deflect or none of that shit.
And thank you, Danny. And that is the prime example of how messy TikTok evolves. Just like that. A bad bone, the crowd in the room erupts. Somebody leave to go say that somebody did it, didn't even listen to the video. Just the host said it, and boom, we off. And it's 5 people out there saying, well, Crypto saw the video, ask him. And you got to go in 5 rooms at 5 different times to say, no, the 500 different people. No, we actually listened to the video and she didn't do that.
The difference is Crypto gonna correct it though. So
I think my point is you don't understand that the correction is not where the error is, not how the error is fixed. Not saying it as is what I'm learning as a creator. Not saying it is how the error doesn't happen, because there was 1.4K people in here when you said it. I don't know how many of them exited out or blocked me immediately and just left the room because now I'm somebody that done said and did it and I didn't do it.
Well, it certainly wasn't malicious, so I hope you didn't take it that way.
No, I didn't. I'm just pointing out that this is how the machine works.